Hey everybody, my name is Phil,
I'm Erica.
and today we're going to be watching episode 4 of season 3 of Ted Lasso. Let's jump in.
Right, let's go.
It's 4 a.m.
Yeah, we start at 4 a.m.
I thought you were joking.
How's that a joke?
It's 4 a.m. What are we going to see? It's dark out.
Oh, damn.
So get dressed, or I start flicking your balls.
This is perverse.
Is that Ted?
Oh, so cringe seeing him like this. For me.
He's just hurt.
Good morning, Sassy Smurf.
Oh.
Morning, Harbour Matt.
Well, I was just thinking maybe
Stop you right
we
there.
could go on an actual date sometime. You know, you and me together.
Why not?
That's not what this
Go for
is. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time to consider.
We can't date.
Why not?
You're a mess.
I'm a mess.
The one thing we cannot do against West Ham is the false nine.
Because that's nice shit.
Exactly. So we decided to go with our classic 4-4-2.
Which is exactly what that prick expects us to do.
So we do the opposite. 5
False
up front,
nine. Oh.
full on attack. Have Zava drop back and play Nate's false nine.
What I fucking love.
Brilliant.
Wasted this idea.
Group effort.
I do have one question.
Of course.
Who fucking cares?
Do you think Zava will do it?
Why? Why not?
Because he doesn't play with a team game, right?
They haven't been running plays like this all season?
No. It's just pass it to Zava.
You fellas need to calm down and just kiss.
What?
Keep it simple.
He's right.
Keep it simple, smarty pants.
Smarty pants.
An answer will
I
show
love
up. Don't worry. Until it does, here's a question for y'all. Am I a mess? Sassy ended up spending the night last night, and no, hush your butts. That ain't the headline.
Yes.
Oh,
You
what?
are a mess.
Yes, you're a mess.
Okay, expound.
We're playing Nate this week, and you're acting like it's not a big deal. Nothing's different. He didn't hurt you.
Hey, look, we ain't talking about Nate right now. I'm asking you if you think I'm a mess. All right? Piggy Pop, what do you think?
I think I don't understand how you're not pissed off with Nate.
Zava, he is a genius. I like the greyhounds for this one.
That's my guy.
No, you can't have him. He's mine.
Who cares, right?
You must ignore these talking faces, even when they are in our favor. My friend, you can be whoever you want to be. I let all of my children name themselves once they reach the age of 7. That is why my eldest is called Smingus Dingus. Dream big. You may never wake up.
ooh.
I don't know,
Thank you.
man.
It's like, can't be mad at that. The last one.
But hey, lads.
And don't forget, yeah,
Hey.
believe in believe.
What the?
Oh no.
What happened?
What?
What happened? Oh no, the superstition!
Why the fuck did you do that?
I know. Why would you keep it going?
Billy's chop things off.
Yeah, and what if you had?
I know.
Sorry, bruv. I didn't think it through.
Why would you complete the rip?
Fellas, someone ripped this in half. Van Damme.
Yeah, it's my new name.
Oh, cool. Why?
Because I love Jean-Claude Van Damme, and Zava told me I should be whoever I want to be.
He's so fucking hot. What's his story? Jamie? Oh, he's so cocky. Well, I guess you have to be at this level. But he only thinks about himself. At least he used to.
He has changed.
But he's not accountable for to his actions and what they do to others. Except he's getting better at making apologies.
Hmm.
I just want to know if I can bang him, babe.
Oh. I don't know. Probably ask him, it's his dick.
Cool.
You're going to want to watch this.
Oh, what did he say now?
Military.
Oh,
It was him.
I knew it.
Oh,
Wait, when was this? 2021.
it was the last game that he coached for them.
Where'd this come from?
Video like this could motivate a team, perhaps.
Yeah, he wouldn't want them
It's
to
negative,
look at
isn't it?
Thank you for your
Hayden
help,
that
Tramp.
way.
May a young Robert Redford portray you in a film someday. Probably Dustin Hoffman. Good night.
Just haven't seen Ted since I left, and we didn't leave on the best of terms. Feel like I owe him an apology or something.
You did what was best for you.
Also, what do I say when I see him?
You say nothing apart from hello. You look him in the eye, you shake his hand, and then you beat him.
Yeah, it's fair. You're competing.
Yeah.
Right, Rupert. Thank
You
you.
want to have these kinds of reconciliations, do it outside of the competition. Just the
Do
parallel
you
here.
think that they're gonna be a thing? I kind of feel like they alluded it to it a little bit, like the idea.
What's up?
I thought they were shipping them the first season. I don't know.
I really want to win this one.
I know. You already won, you know. Got that turkey out of your life.
Beat them.
Still.
Yeah.
Good night, boss.
This means much more to them, right?
To them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, you're tall. Is your dad a tree or something? Hey, speaking of trees, who y'all rooting for today?
They're in West Town.
That makes sense. I mean, they must all know who he is.
Yeah, for sure. Is he getting up on this floor?
No. He says
Oh,
he has
okay.
one more to go.
Oh, okay. Oh, jeez.
Nate, is that you?
Oh, gosh.
Hi. Haven't seen you.
Oh, that's okay. How you been, man?
Yeah, okay.
Aww.
He's wearing that suit. Or maybe it's probably a different suit.
Oh.
There you are.
There he is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, Rupert.
Ted.
Nice to see you again.
Good luck.
All right.
Hey.
Yeah.
This is Jack Danvers.
Hello.
Jack. Jacqueline?
I believe you have something in mind.
Wow.
Oh, fuck. You're Jack. Ooh, it's a bit embarrassing.
So I assume Jack is short for Jacqueline, right?
No, it's short for my father wanted a boy.
I'm going to go and sit down now outside. Now.
Hey. Let's have fun out there today, yeah?
I feel like Ted might not have the killer instinct here.
Yeah. He never does.
In favor of like a bigger lesson. And then.
And it stays 0-0 thanks to an amazing save by Thoreau.
Van Damme now. Why? Well, we'll probably have to dive into his childhood for that answer.
JCVD.
Key pass to unlock the Hammers' defence. That could be.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Come on, Jamie.
Cover was wide open.
There'll be 2 more on the break.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Going to the hole.
And it's there! Right under Van Dam. The Canadian keeper apparently not as unstoppable as the muscles from Brussels.
You hurt someone?
Low, low. Keep on the right, 5. Remember, come on, 5.
Just blow the fucking whistle.
West Ham pressing now.
No.
A new tactic from the Hammers in the closing seconds of the first half.
It's never too late to change, Arlo.
Yes! Come on! And it's 2-0. Oh, dearie me.
Hey, fellas, I'll be right back.
Fuck are you going?
Just be a minute.
Like he knew that they were gonna do that 9.
Oh, no, surprise me.
And I know that I've been putting an awful lot of pressure on you to win today. But I just want you to forget all about that. Just be yourself and have fun.
What? It's reverse psychology?
Okay, well, thank you.
I believe in you, Ted.
And it's intense.
Are they showing the video?
This is your surprise, huh? A minute ago they were catatonic. Now look at them.
I mean, it wasn't on Ted.
Sometimes that's good.
Oh,
Richmond
snap.
coming out of the tunnel with a
Let's
palpable
go.
chip on
Their shoulder. Wow, a real tension on the pitch. I think we're in for an exciting half.
We begin the second half with Richmond looking for a strong start. Oh, that's an awful tackle. Here come West Ham.
Penalty?
And now Van Dam has been sent off.
Playing like Italians.
I know. It's awesome.
Oh, gosh.
So Ted is like, this is why, right?
Yeah.
This is vintage Vindaloo. Zava must be wondering what he's done to deserve this.
Yikes.
And it's 4-1 to the Hammers. It went from evenly matched to unevenly matched to light a match on fire and put it into a can of petrol.
Oh, that second half should have come with a trigger warning.
Richmond showed a side of themselves we've never seen before.
Exchange jerseys.
They played angry, dirty and ugly.
Which are also the names of Zava's 3 youngest kids.
Oh, gosh, I'm so sorry.
Oh. Oh, classic.
But she already knows.
Be great if you yelled at us a bit.
Please.
Call us pieces of shit or something.
Now.
You can hit us.
Get it over with.
Tried something new, it didn't work. Big whoop. I will take that thumb drive one of y'all's got.
What about Ted? Quite a snob not to shake his hand at the end of the game.
Did I not? I didn't mean to. I guess I just got caught up in the excitement of it all, you know. Excuse me a minute.
Lovely to see you.
I saw you with your assistant. Your daughter deserves better, and so does Bex. Stop fucking around.
Oh.
Who did this? I did. This afternoon when I uploaded the vids. You're welcome. Shandy. This is the opposite of what Banter is trying to do.
Are you joking? They're gonna love it. I've literally tripled their subscribers in an hour.
You need to change this back now. Please?
Nathan, allow me to introduce Anastasia. Huge fan.
Oh my god, you're famous.
So are you. Congratulations to your victory.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Come on, Sharp, one more before dinner.
Wow.
Let's go, coach.
Hey. That game was probably motivating, hey?
I guess so.
He missed that goal.
Well, you know, this whole thing with you and Dr. Jacob really ticks me off. And I'm upset that we didn't ever really get to talk about it before it all started.
Mm-hmm.
Because we got to raise this little boy together, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We're stuck with each other. We're going to share grandkids. I love you, Michelle. And I love Henry. Well, I'll talk to y'all soon. Have a good night. Tell Henry I love him.
Good night, Dad. Really?
What's she supposed to say, though?
I don't know. Empathize? Apologize? That's your son's dad.
Mm-hmm.
He has a really good point that it should have been discussed with him at least before. I don't know. Is it not? I don't know. I know they're not together, but
that's what I'm saying. Like, what?
But like,
why
you
discuss?
know that would. But you know that. If it's just like a random guy that he doesn't know, okay, fine. Like she's dating someone, whatever. But the fact that this is someone who was involved directly in their relationship,
No,
like surely that is.
I get that, but like it's wrong ethically. But like, if you're not with someone, what responsibility do you have to let them know about your next decision? You know, like.
No, for sure. I think it's just out of respect for
The father of your child?
Yeah. And the points that Ted made, that they still have to raise this kid together. They're going to be in each other's lives forever. She could not have thought that her relationship with Dr. Jacob would be a secret forever.
Mm-hmm. I don't think there was not an intention to say something. It's like one of those things where it's like,
but
like
still
you
wrong.
mean to do something,
think it's wrong.
and it gets pushed off, and then just keeps getting pushed off, and then it kind of arrived at a point where she wasn't ready for it to be out there, because like I don't know, like
whether or not
she
you're
knows
ready,
it was.
I still think there's a responsibility.
Sure, but it's a big like. You
Of
know
course.
how
I know.
wrong
Yeah.
that situation is, right? So it's like it's a big thing for her to work up that courage to say something to Ted, and they were forced into this, right? So I mean, the conversation should be had, but it's not like it was not going to happen.
Yeah, but still, there's always a better way
Yeah.
to do it. I mean, like, obviously, these are not real people, but, like, I just wish that, and because I love Ted so much, that I'm like, man, you didn't tell this guy. Like, just out of respect for him and just knowing how, I don't know. I can see, like, obviously her thought process, too, in that, like, oh, if she says something, then obviously he's not going to like it, and it's not like she needs his approval to be dating someone else, especially that guy. But I still think it's unfair. Or at the very least,
either way.
This guy should be off limits. It doesn't matter how much time has passed. And, yeah, I think so. I think so. If it would make complications with the father of my child, I'd be like.
But then you're putting
It's
somebody,
off limits.
but then you're putting somebody else's happiness above yours, and in terms of like your own quality of life, like what if?
But I wouldn't even entertain it. Like I wouldn't even know that meant maybe Dr. Jacob is a really great person to be with romantically,
Yeah, but she
because I
does,
wouldn't
so.
even entertain it. I'm just saying, if I were in that position, if I were in her shoes, like that person would be completely off limits, because that just seems. To me.
Yeah, I mean, like, the heart's not logical. There's nothing like it doesn't use reason. So, but yeah, No, I get what you're saying, and I agree with what you're saying, but it's like people are complicated.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
I just really love Ted. I'm so protective of this fictitious character.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Interesting with the matchup and his decisions as a coach, because like easily he could have said something at halftime, like to at least calm them down a little bit, so that they don't go onto the pitch like that, like with that kind of anger, and they don't kind of play outside of themselves.
Yeah.
But I think like it was a decision, right, to let them.
Yeah, for sure.
Let them try this and let them fail, because he knows that there's a whole season for them to kind of, there's a bigger lesson here for him to teach, and he always has that approach. Like
I think that's
a bigger
good.
picture
I think
approach.
That's good leadership. Just allowing
It is.
the people you're leading to learn from their own mistakes. Like, I don't think there would have been a point of him saying like this is wrong at that point. Then it shows division in the coaching staff.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, I mean it's definitely a ballsy, like he's done this in the past, like make really big decisions, like benching Jamie when he was like killing it before, and here, right? So it's like he's not afraid to make those big decisions, because like there's a lot of pressure on him here from all over the place, like to win, and I'm sure he could have done a little bit more to kind of push them, but he decided that this was, it's a small battle. But no, I thought it was good. I think it's gonna, like you said, it's gonna make them better. I think Jamie's motivated. I think the team's motivated, but there has to be a bit more, because it's not done like that. He still hasn't really shared true feelings about how he feels about Nate. At least he hasn't expressed it here. Nate's obviously going through it.
I wonder if he will express, or if the show will have Ted express it. It doesn't, to me, it doesn't feel worthy.
You don't think
like
so?
of the show's time. Yeah.
They're gonna be
Ted
facing off again.
Because
sure.
For sure they'll face off again, but it just, to me, it doesn't seem like there's that big of a deal to Ted. Just seeing how the things that Ted allows to roll off his back, I feel like the Nate thing is, I don't know.
I don't buy that. I'm not buying that. Just because, like, I don't know. That was,
I think I just believe in the strength of Ted's character so much. Like, his integrity. And, yeah. That it really isn't that big of, like, as much of a big deal to him as everyone else makes it seem to be.
I think even throughout the episode you could see that it was, like, throughout the match it was bothering him that he was being that Nate was being so rude towards him. When he got snubbed, it wasn't just kind of like, oh, haha. No, he was hurt by that, right?
Yeah, I think for sure, that he could be hurt, but like not to the point where it's like gonna really mess with him psychologically, mentally, that he needs to like get something off his chest the way that he's been going through it's also in his personal life.
It's also things that are happening concurrently. Like, they pile on top of one another. And, like, that was a relationship that he really poured into. And one that is now, like attacking him. So, I don't know. I feel like there's a real thing there. Everyone around him, it's obvious that he hasn't ever really expressed anything. And they don't believe him. So, I don't know. I don't think it's done, especially because they haven't resolved anything on Nate's side of things. So, it's obviously going to come to a head. But I think it's affecting him more than he's showing, and I think it's going to actually become a bigger through line, like as the resolution of this season. I think it's going to, not only the stuff with Michelle, but I think this is another relationship that's going to be a big influence on Ted.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, you can already see things changing on Nate's side. It was actually really nice to see Nate
feel bad.
Yeah. Like, in my mind, like, from the previous episodes, like, whoa, like, he's completely changed. This guy's, like, super cold. He just, like, like, really relishing in his insecurities, and whereas here it's like, oh, he like maybe does have a bit of regret of how he acted towards Ted, and like he's starting to think about those things, and even like recognizing, like, even though Rupert makes him feel better with his advice or whatever, just recognizing Rupert's character versus Ted's character.
Yeah.
And just being like, oh, that's the guy that I'm taking advice from. Yeah. So I can see things turning for Nate.
That's a... they can turn, but like that's... to
Maybe
correct...
it's just an observation.
No,
I'm not saying
I know.
I don't know what's going to come of it, but I'm just saying it's nice to see that Nate... Like, there's... Like, what I guess initially saw in Nate, like, from previous seasons. So, like, oh, he still is, like... You know, like, he isn't a complete villain, whereas I thought he was.
Yeah,
before.
I don't know, but like even if he has like a change of heart and stuff, like it's to be successful in Rupert's organization, you have to be that ruthless. So it's not like you can have this complete change of heart and keep that job and keep that lifestyle. So it's not like, so he's kind of trapped because like sure, you can be a good person with a good heart, but then you're going to affect your life in a major way. Like in terms of like your quality of life, probably how you've been able to take care of family and stuff like that. Although they are well off, right? I think they're like doctors and the parents.
Oh yeah.
So what you know, regardless, but like yeah. So I think it's a huge sacrifice for him to be like, you know what, I need to get away from this.
Oh, I don't know if I'm not saying he is gonna get away from it. I'm just saying like, oh, like
or even
the Nate
change.
that I remember is, yeah, it's true. He may not even change at all. He might see that and be like, oh, this is a lifestyle I'm a part of now. Okay, let's dive in.
He might not be okay with it, but it's just something that is like it's a huge sacrifice if he chooses that he wants to take the moral high ground.
Yeah, and I feel like he's insecure enough to be like, okay, if that's what it takes, like, because he's a huge people pleaser, so he might just do whatever it takes to please Rupert.
Yeah.
As the owner of the team.
True. And Zava, I thought he was a bit more disgruntled, and then they showed the interview, and it was still very like team oriented, like, you know, like Zorro shouldn't have been sent off. Like, yeah, no, I think that still I can't get a read on him. I don't think he's going to stay for the whole season, but. Yeah, that was definitely eye opening for him for sure. Like, you could tell when he was like super frustrated, and we'll see what happens.
I hope Shandy gets fired.
Yeah,
I mean,
terrible.
I feel like I feel like that relationship, like, it's not that big of a storyline. It's like super tiny, but I don't really care much for it. But
how much rope do you give her, right? Like,
I know, shoot. And I think Jamie's gonna get back together with Keely.
Yikes. Because they still haven't explored any of Roy's interests. Because there was that teacher, but they haven't revisited that. And that's about it. No one else. So, and they have like talked about how Roy wants her back. So that'll be interesting if he's training Jamie and.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that whole love triangle again.
Yeah. Rinse and repeat. All right. Well, another good one.
That's a good episode.
Yeah. All right. Well, hopefully you had fun watching with us, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.